And good evening as we get set for boys basketball here on ZaleskiSports.com. It'll be Neillsville and Augusta, game one of the boys basketball tournament. Earlier in the girls half of the tournament, the first game today had Wauwatosa West beating Mosinee in overtime, 57-55. And then we had a very close game as well with Neillsville and Auburndale until about 6 or 7 minutes to go in the second half. Neillsville kind of pulled away and won by 12, 55-43 in that game. Emma Mosley had the big second half in that game for Neillsville, scoring 11 of her game-high 14 in the second half. And it was Anna Marie Aui leading the way for Auburndale in that game with 13. So the girls' side of the bracket will have Mosinee taking on Auburndale. That'll be the 12:30 consolation game tomorrow. And then in the championship for the girls, it'll be Neillsville taking on Wauwatosa West at around 3 o'clock. Both those games you can see right here on ZaleskiSports.com. Time for the boys tournament to start here this evening. The first game, Neillsville and Augusta. Neillsville comes in with a record of 3-1. Augusta with a record of 0-5. Last time out for Augusta, they were beaten by Aleva Strum 56-41 the Tuesday before Christmas, so last Tuesday. And Neillsville, their last time out, they were beaten by McDonell Central up at McDonell 51-50, so that's their only loss on the season so far, and that was last Monday. So both these teams have had about a week of rest coming into this one. The other matchup tonight following this one will be WIAA Fremont taking on the host Auburndale Eagles following this game at around 7:30 tonight. For these two teams, kind of a tale of two different stories for these two teams. Neillsville likes to score. They've got Braden Trunkle at almost 21 a game, Andrew Brown at 19 a game, and the leading scorer for Augusta is Brennan King. He averages only 10 points a game. So Neillsville likes to get up and down the floor and score. Not quite as prolific of scorers as they were last year with about 5 or 6 guys that could shoot threes and make threes, but they can still get up and down the floor and score some points. So we'll see what happens here tonight with Neillsville and Augusta to start the boys' half of this Auburndale Holiday Tournament. I know tomorrow the weather's going to get a little nasty, so we'll see what happens. Jason will be here to give you those games tomorrow. But we are just about set for the national anthem here in Auburndale.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Timothy Anderson Music here in Auburndale High School for the boys' side of the Auburndale Holiday Basketball Tournament. And tonight's matchup features the Neillsville Warriors versus the Augusta Beavers. At this time, if you're not already able, we ask you to please stand. Please raise your hand over your heart and your world caps as we honor our nation, especially those who serve us in our military with our national anthem.
Neilsville will have the red uniforms in this one. Augusta will be in the white uniforms as you look on your screen, whatever screen you're on. Watching here on ZaleskiSports.com.
Now let's get tonight's starting lineups. First for the Neilsville.
For Neilsville,
Number 10, Braden
their leading scorer and 1,000-point scorer recently this year, Braden Trunkle.
Number 20, Andy Brown.
Senior Tegan Dillenbeck, sophomore Andrew Brown, sophomore Alex Roman, and Santana Subke, the junior, back in the lineup. He missed a few games, quarantined, as has been the case for a lot of players and teams throughout this year. For the Augusta Beavers,
Number 25, Brandon King. Number 32,
might have to get those guys once they get out on the floor. I can't see them right now. I got the Neilsville players kind of huddled around. But we will get those guys when they come out here on the floor. Augusta, coached by Chris Schmidt. Neilsville head coach Mike Geyer. His dad coaching earlier. Neilsville girls beating Auburndale 55-43 to advance to the championship of the holiday tournament for the girls. They'll play Wauwatosa West tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and you can see that right here on ZaleskiSports.com.
on the scoreboard, Neilsville is the West, and Augusta is the home team.
So let's check that lineup here now for Augusta. They will have Chase Stenson Wiedenhall, Andrew Jacobs, Brennan King, Aiden Anderson, and Tyler Brixon. And we've got an illegal pick called against Alex Roman to start things off. Neilsville's going to put on some pressure in the backcourt against Augusta. Again, Augusta 0-5, Neilsville 3-1. And that ball is loose on the floor, still loose. Augusta trying to save it. And sliding along the floor over there on the far side was Stenson Vandendal, excuse me. He threw it off of Alex Roman, so Augusta will have the ball. Down inside, and the ball thrown away. Brown has it. Andrew Brown down the left sideline. Brown, stutter step to the basket, lays it up and in. Brown with his first two, comes in averaging 19 a game. Along the baseline, reverse layup, no good for Brixon. And we get a foul. Stenson Wienendahl. Try and get that somehow. Stenson Wienendahl. There we go. 17:05 to go, first half. 2-0 Neilsville. Brown works the left wing. Now they kick it out to Subke. Roman. Looked like Alex wasn't quite ready for that pass. Dillenbeck in the corner for Brown. And another foul away from the ball. This one's going to be on Dillenbeck. So the second foul away from the ball called on the Warriors. Their second team foul. And Augusta will work down against this pressure again by Neilsville. And there's a steal by Dillenbeck. Dillenbeck tries to go across the lane to Roman. Ball knocked away. And it will be Warrior ball in the far corner. The inbound comes out to Subke. The Warriors sporting new uniforms this year. There's Brown, good for three. And the Warriors putting on the pressure. Anderson gets it across the timeline. King pulls up and hits. Brennan King. Makes it a 5-2 Warrior lead with under 16 minutes left in this first half. First game of 2 here tonight from the holiday tournament. Brown, not a replay. That was another three-pointer. Brown has all 8 points. There's a steal by Dillenbeck on the other end. Can't hit the layup. Looked like he may have been looking for contact. Now a steal by Trunkle. Brown tries to underhand to Trunkle, and now the Warriors slow it up a little bit. 8-2 Neillsville, 15:24 to go, first half. Down inside Brown, and he is fouled. Cutting to the basket, getting the pass from Trunkle. No shot. The foul occurred before the shot. WIAA Fremont coming in. They will play Auburndale after this game. Inbound Brown, he has a layup, and he will have a chance at a three-point play. Andrew Brown 10, Augusta 2. Free throw is good. King in the backcourt. Looks, goes far side. That is Anderson. Anderson double teamed. Ball knocked away. Anderson able to retrieve it. Bryce Erickson off the bench for the Warriors. Erickson just a freshman. Trunkle comes up with a steal. And here comes Brown. And a double dribble called against Brown. (11-2) Neillsville. 14:53 left here in the half. Inbound comes to Anderson. Now Brickson gets cut off in the paint. Tries to leave it back for Anderson. That's an over and back. A couple of veteran officials here tonight.
Yeah.
I know one of them, Mike Klein. One of his partners. The other guy I'm not familiar with. But
We'll tell you the name.
Brown, Dillenbeck. Out high for Subke. Warriors up by 9 with 14.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Warriors deliberate here offensively right now as Trunkle goes to the basket, lays it up, good. There we go, Mark Durfus, Mike Klein, and Mike Butke are the officials here tonight. Bryce Erickson picked up a foul going for a steal there. So now each team with 3 team fouls. Erickson with his first. Inbound comes to Dalton Robinson, and Robinson can't find the handle coming up the floor. And the Warriors get the turnover. Inbound to Trunkle. Subke on the right wing. Down inside, Brown has it. Brown trying to knife through a double team. Can't hit the little layup. Loose ball picked up by Erickson. Trunkle, Subke near the free throw line. To Erickson in the corner. Erickson wants to drive to the basket, lays it up and in. Erickson with his first 2 points. Again, the Warriors keep the pressure on, 15-2. Neillsville by 13 with 13.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Down inside. Nice spin move that time by Andrew Jacobs, and he is fouled going to the basket. And the foul on Brown. Brown's fourth team foul on the Warriors. And Jacobs at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is good. Mason Renz off the bench for the Warriors. Alex Roman back in for Neillsville as well. Second free throw, no good. Got a violation there against Augusta, I believe. We're going to get a timeout. 13:27 to go. First half, Neillsville up 15-3. 30-second timeout. Back after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
$13:27 left, first half, 15-3 Neillsville. Warriors will bring it down. Erickson into Trunkle. Now Brown. Brown goes in the corner right side for Roman. Back out Trunkle. Erickson. Now Brown. Crossover. Nice pass. Roman on the weak side. Can't hit it, but there's Mason Renz to clean it up on the weak side, and he gets his first bucket and have a chance at a three-point play. Renz got a number of minutes the last few games because of Santana Subke's absence. He completes the three-point play, and the lead is now 15 for the Warriors. Under 13, and there's a travel. Dalton Robinson walking with it. Now we got a timeout as Renz was tying his shoe.
His lug got screwed on.
Yep, the official. Good thing he saw it. Trunkle into the front court. Roman on the right wing. Out on top for Erickson. Right corner for Brown. Back to Roman. Brown wants to work to the basket. Had it knocked out of his hands. Trunkle retrieves, fires it out to Erickson. Now Brown in the right corner. Out to Trunkle. And Trunkle walked with it. Little stutter step as he got it on the right wing. Dillenbeck back in for Neillsville. 18-3 Neillsville. 12:26 left, first half. King, they try to go inside to Jacobs, and it's taken away by the Warriors. Trunkle on the other end to Dillenbeck. Teagan's first two tonight. And one of those Augusta Beavers, that was Aiden Anderson stepping on the sideline. Another turnover by Augusta. And the inbound will come to Trunkle. 11:56 left here in the half. Neillsville in control, and another travel by the Warriors. Alex Roman had a wide open Mason Renz underneath, but I think he was kind of caught between shooting and passing and took an extra step when he did it. As Erickson checks in for Alex Roman. That pass almost stolen by Drew Brown. Winner here plays either Auburndale or WIAA Fremont. They will play after this one. Championship is at 7:30 tomorrow. The consolation at 5:45 for the boys. Shot from the wing, off the rim, no good. Brown with the rebound. Renz is able to collect it, and the Warriors get it up ahead. It's Dillenbeck, left-handed off the glass and in. And another foul is called. Count the basket, and the foul is going to go against Brennan King. King's second, fifth for Augusta. Dylan Beck will go for the free throw here. On the way, and it is good. Dylan Beck with 5. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Warriors again with pressure in the backcourt, but Dylan Beck's going to get whistled for a reach. So now each team with 5 team fouls with 11:24 left to go in the first half. So we could be shooting a number of free throws here before the end of this half. Neillsville is up 23-3. Caleb Walsh is off the bench for Neillsville. Augusta able to push it down the floor. Brady Trunkle got caught flying through the air on a pump fake. Yeah, that was high in the air there. First one on Braden, 6th on the Warriors. The inbound. And a little lob on the inbound was missed on the layup. Shot from the corner is good. Count the basket for Anderson. But there is a foul away from the ball. Count the shot. And the foul's on Trunkle, his second. Team's 7th. It'll be a 1-and-1 situation here. And it will be Dalton Robinson at the free throw line. Looking at it there on our delayed video feed and did not see it. Shot in the corner by Dylan Beck is off the rim, no good. Brown with the rebound, he puts it back up, no. Ball slapped out and retrieved by Augusta. They quickly get it on the other end, and the shot no good. Follow is good. And that was Brickson. Trunkle up on top. 23-8, Neillsville with the lead. 10:42 to go here in this first half. Walsh, top of the key. Walsh. Dylan Beck. Now Bryce Erickson. 3 is off the rim, no good. Rebound, run down, and last touch by the Warriors. Roman in, out goes Erickson. Ball knocked away by Roman. Augusta will inbound on the far side. Kirchhoff in the corner. Robinson for 3. That one off the rim, no good. Walsh, though, taps it out of bounds. It'll remain Augusta ball. The inbound from Livingston. Livingston. And we get a travel called on Kirchhoff. And the Warriors get another turnover. 10:10 left here in the half. 23-8 Neillsville. Trunkle gets past Robinson. Goes to Walsh, top of the key. Dylan Beck, 3, left wing. Off the back iron, no good. And went high off the backboard and touched one of the cables on the backboard, and that's out of play. Badgers in action tonight against Maryland. Badgers looking for their 11th straight Big Ten win. That would be the most they have had in a row since 1941, their championship season. Playing pretty well right now. There was a Circus shot there, no good. Partially blocked by Subke on the shot by Kirchhoff. Here comes Dillenbeck back the other way. Subke in the corner. That's Dillenbeck. Out on top for Roman. And that ball saved in. Brown couldn't find the handle on it. Here's Augusta the other way. Layup is good for Brixton. Brixton's 4th point tonight. The lead is now 13 for the Warriors at 23-10. Dillenbeck tries to throw it up top. Stolen by Brixton. Brixton the other way for Augusta. In the paint, ball loose. Roman's got it, hands it off to Trunkel. Trunkel comes out of it with it on the dribble. Trunkel to the basket. No. Rebound inside. And we get a jump ball. And Augusta will have the possession arrow. Erickson back in for Neillsville. Out goes Dillenbeck. Dalton Robinson into the front court for Augusta. Livingston down inside, ball knocked away and stolen. Roman has it for the Warriors. Roman, top of the key for Subke. Quickly they go Erickson. Erickson walked with it. Little shuffle of the steps in the corner. .8:21 left here in the half. 23-10, Neillsville. Neillsville's been stuck on 23 for a little while. Erickson trying to get a steal, and last touch by Erickson near the Warrior bench. Robinson to inbound it for Augusta. Into Brixton. Warriors in a man-to-man. Robinson working against Erickson. Goes down inside. Brixton cutting to the basket. Ball knocked away and stolen by Subke. Trunkel into the front court. Subke top of the key. Erickson in the corner. Brown kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way for Trunkel is short. Roman going after the loose ball. Gets it. Hands it off. Erickson got it and handed it off to Alex Roman. Kicks it out high, and there's a loose ball foul called. This one's going to go against Subke. Kind of a lazy pass there. So we will see Brixton at the free throw line. Subke on foul on Subke is first. Tater Lowry in the game for the first time. Tegan Dillenbeck back in. Brixton to shoot the 1-and-1. 8th team foul for the Warriors. And the free throw, the front end is good. Brixton, a 50% free throw shooter. Second one, no good. Rebound, Subke. Trunkel will bring it back. 23-11. Neillsville, 7:23 left to go. First half. Dillenbeck, open, right wing 3 for Tegan, off the rim, no good. Lowry with the rebound. Tater back up. Yes. They finally get off 23. That's almost a steal. On the other end, Brixton can't hit the shot. Rebound, Trunkel. He's going to push it. Trunkel down the middle of the floor, lays it up. No, but we're going to get an offensive foul on Braden Trunkel, and that'll be his 3rd. And we may not see him for the remainder of this first half. 6:58 left to go in the half. The inbound to Brixton. Robinson gets it ahead inside to Jacobs. Jacobs, little couple of fakes, can't hit the first. Subke there to block it, but they're going to get Subke for a foul. Subke got him on the arm. Jacobs to shoot 2. Second on Subke, and a team foul number 9 for the Warriors. In and out on the first one for Jacobs. And Jacobs makes the second one. Jacobs 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Those are the first 2 free throws he's made this year. Now 2 for 10. Make that 2 for 12 now on the year. Shot from the top of the key by Subke, no good. Brown with the rebound. He goes back up and is fouled. Andrew Brown had 11 early points. And he's going to try and get a couple more here as he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way is no good. Brown, a 68% free throw shooter. Second one on the way, and that one is also no good. Short. Robinson clears the board for Augusta. Lobs it ahead for Anderson. His long-range jumper is no good. Brown with a rebound. And Brown is going to be blocked by Brixton. So Brown back to the free throw line. This time to shoot the 1-and-1. First on Brixton. 6:23 to go in the half. 25-12, Neillsville. Brown's free throw, first front end is no good. Rebound inside, and now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession in favor of Neillsville. So the Warriors will keep it on their end. Lowry gets the inbound. Shoots a 3, but comes up short. And it will be Augusta ball. Neillsville keeping the pressure on in the backcourt. Robinson, Brixton, cross to Anderson. Now Robinson on the left wing. In the corner, Livingston. Quickly into Jacobs. Jacobs with a couple of pump fakes. Now Livingston in the corner. That one off the rim, no good. Loose ball inside. Subke's got it for the Warriors. Brown will bring it into the front court. 5:47 to go in the half. 25-12. Brown to the basket. Lays it up. Offensive foul is called on Brown. Brown's second. And the Warriors over the limit. Robinson. And we get a foul on Lowry. This will put Robinson at the free throw line to shoot 2. So a double bonus for Augusta the rest of the way. 5:40 left to go in this first half. First one by Robinson is good. Second one for Robinson is good. (25-14), 11-point lead now for Neillsville. Roman out to Subke. Roman, three-pointer right wing is short. And the rebound to Brixton. Brixton's going to bring it down against Lowry, and we got an offensive foul called as Lowry took the charge. Foul against Brixton will be his second. Ren's back in. Inbound to Roman. Ahead to Lowry. Down inside to Renz. Renz posting up. Little short shot is good. Renz with 5 here in the half. The lead is 13 now for the Warriors. 5 minutes left to go. There's a steal by Lowry near midcourt. Goes to Brown. Brown underhands to Lowry. Lowry, right of the lane, pulls up with a runner, and it is off the rim, no good. Anderson with a rebound for Augusta. Anderson, Livingston, Jacobs in the paint. Jacobs a little up and under against Renz. Count it, and a foul. Foul goes against Alex Roman. Second on Roman. Jacobs to try and complete the three-point play. And the free throw is short. Rebound Renz. Roman into the front court. Roman shoots short. Rebound, fought for, and last touch by the Warriors. (27-16) Neillsville, 4:20 to go here in the half. First of 2 tonight here on ZaleskiSports.com. Auburndale and WIAA Fremont to follow tonight. Shot on the run by Livingston is good. Here's Brown on the other end, pulls up, and an in and out shot. Brown trying to get the rebound, and they may have gotten his third. Well, they call it on Renz instead, his first. Brown was upset missing that shot. I thought he was upset getting his third foul. So it will be Jacobs at the free throw line again. First one is good. He came into the game 0 for 8. This will be his 7th free throw in this game. And he's 3 for 6. Make it 3 for 7. Misses the first one, or second one, excuse me. Now Dillenbeck. Erickson. Out on top for Brown. Lowry in the corner. Gets it back. Now lobs it in for Renz. Renz backing in. Kicks it out to Erickson. Lowry walked with it in the corner. We're going to see Michael Burns for the first time tonight. Comes in for Tater Lowry. The inbound to Robinson, now Jacobs. Excuse me, that is King, and the pass way too high for Jacobs. And the Warriors will have it on the turnover. 27-19, Neillsville leads. 3:29 left to go, first half. Erickson inside Renz. Renz backing in, kicks it back to Erickson. Now back to Renz. Erickson to the basket, pulls up, floater, baseline, no. Renz rebound, no. Inside, Dillenbeck fighting for it. And we're going to get a foul called on Augusta. It's on Jacobs. Dillenbeck at the free throw line. First one on the way. The front end is good for Dillenbeck. Warriors by 9. Second one is good. Dillenbeck was 7. The lead is 10 for Neillsville with 3:12 to go in the half. Livingston, Robinson. Shot on the way is good. A bank shot by Robinson for 3. cuts the lead to 7 now at 29-22. The Warriors were well in control of this one. Nice pass inside to Renz, but all of a sudden there's a lid on the other side of the court. Renz will shoot 2. King whistled for the foul, his 3rd. Each team now with 10. Renz misses the first free throw. Roman back in for the Warriors. Second one is good for Renz. Mason was 6 here in the first half. 30-22 Neillsville. 2:44 left to go. Livingston, Robinson, stolen by Brown. And Brown traveled with it. Kind of carried it a little bit as he was trying to tiptoe down the sideline. And Augusta gets it back. Anderson, Robinson across the timeline, back to Anderson. Spots up for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Brown. Brown's going to push it ahead for the Warriors. Brown all the way down the floor, lays it up left-handed, no. Rebound Robinson. Check that, Jacobs got the rebound, now Anderson. Robinson in the corner. 2:08 left in the half. Neillsville leads by 8. Livingston tries to go inside. Brown kicks it out of bounds. Subkey back in. Renz will sit down. Livingston will inbound it. Lobs it in. Blocked by Subkey on the shot by Jacobs. Here's Brown on the other end. In the corner for Roman. Out to Byrne. Right side for Brown. Brown, hop step in the lane. It's cut off. Dillenbeck for 3. That one off the rim, no good. And we got a injury for Augusta, so a official's timeout. As Robinson limped to the sideline. 30-22 Neillsville. 1:41 left here in the half. Pressure by the Warriors in the backcourt. Livingston gets the inbound back to Brixton. And it's stolen by Dillenbeck. Dillenbeck on the other side lays it up and in. Dillenbeck with 9. Warriors going after another steal. Now it's Brixton. And we're going to get Dillenbeck with another foul. Third on Dillenbeck. Both teams have been over the double bonus limit for a few minutes now. Brixton at the line. First one is good. Second one coming for Brixton. That one too strong. Rebound Subkey. Roman back the other way. 32-23 Neillsville. 1:20 left to go. First half. Roman, free throw line jumper, in and out. Rebound collected by Jacobs. Outlets to Brixton. Brixton brings it down against Byrne. And we got a offensive foul against Brixton. For Brixton, that is his 3rd. Braden Trunkle has been on the bench for a lot of this first half with his 3rd foul. As Brown goes to Roman. Dillenbeck, top of the key. In the corner, Byrne. Back out to Roman. Under a minute left. 9-point Warrior lead. In the corner, Roman for 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball tapped out. Collected by Brixton. Brixton again to the basket, lays it up and in. Nothing called that time as Brixton lays it in. 7-point Warrior lead. Player for Augusta just got plowed over and got plowed over again. I'm not sure if he's getting plowed over, if he's just doing a flopping, because I can't believe Tegan Dillenbeck is hitting him that hard to make him fly to the floor.
Check the review.
And I think Augusta's coach is kind of smiling over there too. Yeah, he's Tegan's barely touching him, and he was flying. Here's Roman. His shot no good. Boy, the Warriors' shooting has really gone cold since they had that big lead. Down inside to go to Jacobs. Backing in against Subke, and Jacobs walked with it. Lost his balance. Jacobs made a spin move, and when he made that spin move, he lost his balance. Jacobs, a 6'4" sophomore. Augusta has only one senior. That is Stetson Vanendal. And what do we got? We got a travel called against Brown. 0.6 seconds left to go here in the half. And that will do it. Halftime here in Auburndale. First game of two. Boys Holiday Tournament, 32-25. Neillsville with the lead. Back with some halftime numbers after this.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
32-25 halftime score. Neillsville over Augusta. Neillsville had a big lead, though, early on in this game, but Augusta has fought back. Neillsville a little cold from the outside shooting. Andrew Brown leads the way for the Warriors with 11 points. Tegan Dillenbeck with 9. On the other side, it is Tyler Brixson with 8 to lead Augusta in the first half. Halftime here, 32-25. Neillsville with the lead over Augusta. In case you missed it earlier on the girls' side of the tournament, it was Wauwatosa West beating Mosinee in overtime, 57-55. Neillsville beat Auburndale 55-43, so it'll be Wauwatosa West against Neillsville in the championship game for the girls at 3 tomorrow afternoon. The consolation game at 12:30 will have Auburndale taking on Mosinee. Both those games right here on ZaleskiSports.com. 32-25, halftime, Neillsville over Augusta.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central en Marshfield.
must have had one check left in the book. So,
yeah. 32-25, Neillsville with 7-point lead as we start this second half. But they had as much as a 20-point lead in the first half, but couldn't make shots. And Augusta able to get back into it thanks in part to free throw shooting. They were 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Jason was saying 26 total fouls were called in the first half. That is a lot of fouls. And there are some players a number of players that have 3 fouls. So it'll be interesting to see how the foul trouble situation comes into being here in this second half. I know Braden Trunkle sat a lot of the first half with 3 fouls. He will start along with the rest of the starters for Neillsville. Trunkle, Dillenbeck, Brown, Roman, and Subke. Stenson, Vendendahl, Jacobs, King, Anderson, and Brixen for Augusta. Anderson with the ball. Jacobs, long 3 from the right wing, in and out. And the rebound, Dillenbeck. He pushes the floor, goes across the lane for Trunkle. And Braden lost the handle on the ball. And now the official's going to come together here. And they're going to say it's Neillsville ball. It was off of Augusta. So it will be Warrior ball underneath their own basket, just underway here in the second half. 3 for Roman, off the rim, no good. Subke, though, gets the rebound, clears out to Trunkle for 3, no good. And that one, and we're going to get a foul. It was off of Tegan Dillenbeck, but the foul is on Dillenbeck over the back. And here we go with the foul trouble for Dillenbeck. That is his 4th. So we may not see him for a while. Anderson. Livingston scoops it underhand inside. Ball loose. Kicked out by Augusta. Still loose on the floor. And now Brown is able to cover it up. And then a timeout is called. And Brown may have gotten hit. There was some collisions there. And Brown may have gotten hit in the head. Brown comes walking away. And he may have gotten hit either head to head or elbow to head. But he's not feeling too well. He's walking around, but you can hear him going,
Head right to the shoulder.
Was that what it was? His head on somebody's shoulder when they were going after that. He'll do that playing football, but he's got a helmet on. Not in this sport. Apparently.
He ran the 15.
Okay. So apparently they'll be all right. (32-25) Neillsville. Early here in the second half. Auburndale and WIAA Fremont to follow. Trunkle for 3, no. Loose ball inside. Subke's got it. Well, trying to get it. Kept it alive. And now Bryce Erickson to Roman. Roman, 3. No. Rebound. Jacobs. Nope, excuse me, that was King, and a foul on Erickson. That's 2 on Bryce. 2nd on the Warriors here in the half. King into the front court to Anderson. Still 32-25. Here's King inside. Shot on the way. No, or Jacob, excuse me, may have been partially blocked. Trunkle into the front court. Braden on the dribble. Subke in the paint, kicks it to Erickson. Erickson spots up for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Trunkle. Now Roman. Brown. Looks inside, nothing there. Now Trunkle. Subke backing in. Subke tries to go across the lane. It's picked off by Jacobs. Here's King the other way for Augusta. Robinson to the basket. Excuse me, that was Brixon. Comes up short. Erickson got the rebound, and here comes Trunkle. Trunkle across the lane to Roman. I think he was trying to hit Erickson, but it went through his hands. And a travel on Subke. Well, with the shooting woes and the turnovers and fouls, they're leaving Augusta stay in this game. Are the Warriors, 32-25. They lead by 7 with 15 and a half minutes left to go in the second half. Shot on the outside, no good. Long pass comes to Drew Brown on the other end. Brown shoots through a player who was Livingston. Check that, that was Stenson Wienendahl. Wienendahl gets his third personal foul. He's the only senior on this team for Augusta. Brown at the free throw line. Misses the first one. 0 for his last 4 from the free throw line. He had the first 11 points for Neillsville. Has not scored since then. Second free throw, now he has. 12 points for Brown. 33-25, Neillsville. 15-16 left to go. Second half, nice pass. Cutting to the basket was Brixon, but he couldn't hit the layup. But on the rebound, it goes off of Neillsville out of bounds. Wisconsin just up by 1 over Maryland late in the first half. Big Ten basketball. Coach Schmidt is talking with the official down there.
He's asking for basket interference because the backboard was moving.
Oh.
Subke slapped it.
Oh, okay. All right.
The official didn't see it. Not going to happen.
Well, it'll be Augusta ball underneath. Ball loose. Trunkle has it. Brown will bring it into the front court to Roman on the other end. He lays it up, overlays it. I don't know if that was blocked by Stenson Wienendahl or not, but that was missed. Here's King on the other end. His shot no good. 33-25. Here's Trunkle for 3. Off the rim, no good. Followed by Subke over the back. Well, we're over 3 minutes into this second half. We had 1 point scored total. Byrne is in. Renz is in for Neillsville. 8-point lead for the Warriors with 14:43 left to go, second half. Auburndale's going to go change. Get ready.
Good idea.
Auburndale and WIAA Fremont to follow this one here in Auburndale at the holiday tournament. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Happy New Year. 2021 can't get here fast enough. Hopefully it's a better year. Here's Erickson on the inbound.
Bars and set low.
Yeah, you can't go much farther down. Erickson with a floater on the baseline, it's no good. And they're going to say it is Warrior ball. The official got mixed up as to where he was pointing. He said red ball, but pointed toward Augusta, but then he changed his direction on his hand. So Erickson will inbound. Inbounds to Trunkle. Now Brown. Brown to Byrne, cutting down the lane, and then Byrne can't find the handle on the ball, and it goes out of bounds. 14-17 left to go, second half. A very slow start here to the second half. Here's Robinson. That ball stolen by Brown. Brown's going to come back the other way, lay it up and in. 14 for Brown, and the lead is 10 for the Warriors. Anderson in the corner, that's Jacobs, pulls up, 12-footer, baseline good. First two for the Beavers here in the second half. Almost 5 minutes in. Brown, and a hand check foul is going to be called as Brown makes the move to the basket. And Stenson Vinendal picks up his fourth foul. Each team with 3 team fouls. So we could be on our way to shooting more free throws here in the second half. Brown with a sweet move, but misses the layup. Ball will remain with Neillsville. Erickson will inbound it. Inbounds to Byrne. Byrne fires up a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Brown, though, with a rebound. Brown fires one to Erickson, and a foul as Erickson goes up for the layup. Bryce to the free throw line. Bryce will shoot 2. That is the third foul on Jacobs and the fourth on Augusta. First one is good for Bryce Erickson, the freshman. Second one on the way, and that one is also good. Into the front court comes King. Lobbing it inside, too far. Renz has it instead for the Warriors. Here's Trunkle. Trunkle trying to bounce one in the lane, and that was field goal into the bleachers across the way. Somebody kicked it. Trunkle in the corner. Bryce Erickson, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound King. 13 minutes left. 37-27, Neillsville. King in the corner to Robinson. Out to Anderson. 3 on the way, too strong. Brown with a rebound. Ahead it comes to Trunkle. Trunkle in the corner, Roman. Back to Trunkle. Trunkle for 3. No. Rebound, Erickson. Out to Roman. Warriors have really struggled from beyond the arc tonight. And there's a travel on Renz. Warriors struggled from the field against McDonald and lost by 1. They are struggling again from the outside tonight. 37-27, they lead by 10. In the corner for Robinson. Robinson gets it back from King. Outside King. Down inside, Jacobs, and a travel on Jacobs. Tegan Dillenbeck back in, playing with 4 fouls. Bryce Erickson will get a rest. Dillenbeck in the corner for Roman for 3. Short, follows his own shot. Now Dillenbeck for 3. That one is off, no good. Rebound comes to Anderson. In the corner, Robinson 3, no. Trunkle comes out of there with it on the fly. Lays it up and in. Coast to coast for Trunkle. Just his 4th point tonight. The lead is 12 now for Neillsville. Timeout's going to be called by Augusta. 11.5 minutes left to go, second half. Neillsville up 39-27. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
11 and a half minutes left to go in this second half. First of two tonight from Auburndale, and Neillsville leads Augusta 39-27. Auburndale to play WIAA Fremont at around 7:30 tonight. So far, they've been staying on their scheduled times. They have not started early. There's Robinson for three. So I'm assuming that, well, this one will start at 7:30 because we're already at 6:55. First half took a while with the 26 fouls that were called. There's Tegan Dillenbeck in the lane. 11 for Dillenbeck. The lead is 11 for Neillsville with 10:49 left. Anderson. Shot is good. That is Anderson. Is that a three-pointer?
Yeah.
I believe it was, yep. Dillenbeck to the basket, strong off the glass and in. 13 for Dillenbeck. 10-point Neillsville lead at 43-33, 10:09 to go. Shot from Anderson from long range is no good. Ball tapped out. Anderson's got it. Little floater in the lane is no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Augusta. Subkey back in.
He was worried about Big Mason Renz.
He tends to do that in the lane. Mason will alter a lot of shots. Under 10 minutes left to go, second half. There's a lob for Subkey. Back out Dillenbeck. Now in the lane for Roman with a little layup is good. Roman with his first points. 45-33. Robinson gonna fire up another three. That one off the rim, no good, but King runs down the rebound. His reverse layup is no good. Follow this time is no good. But a foul as Hunter Kershaw is fouled, and it's going to be on Trunkel. That's his fourth. So Kirchhoff at the line to shoot two. First one is no good. So Trunkel with 4 fouls will sit down. Dillenbeck also is on the court right now with 4 fouls. Subkey has 3 for the Warriors. You look at that scoreboard up there, there's a lot of numbers on that Neillsville side. Fouls, points. Second free throw, no good. A couple of players in double figures for the Warriors. Brown with 14, Dillenbeck with 13 so far for Neillsville. Dillenbeck with the ball right now. And a blocked shot out of bounds as Robinson swatted it out. Dillenbeck to inbound. 45-33 Neillsville. 9-12. Roman for three. He is not feeling it tonight. And that ball last touched by Augusta on the miss. Dillenbeck lobs out for Erickson. Back to Dillenbeck in the corner. Tries to go inside to Brown. It's knocked away and stolen by Kirchhoff. And here comes Augusta. Livingston inside Jacobs. Jacobs pulls up, shot, short. Loose ball controlled by Erickson. Bryce Erickson lost the handle on it, gets it back, goes to Alex Roman. Brown, top of the key. Brown for three. That one off the rim, no good. Subkey back up, no. Rebound Roman, knocked out of his hands, and nope, not going to call a foul. They're just going to say it was knocked out of his hands. Warriors will reload again. Inbound, Roman shoots, hits. Finally got one. I don't know if you could hear Dillenbeck say as he inbounded it, he said, hit it. Well, he did. Shot in the corner by Anderson. No good. That would have been a tough shot as Dillenbeck was right in his face. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Augusta. 8:17 left. Second half. 48-33. Neillsville now up by 15. They've outscored Augusta 16-8 here in the second half. Dillenbeck to the basket, dumps it in the corner. Erickson back out to Brown on the left wing. Brown tries to skip one away across. And as that ball was about halfway across, he said, my bad, because he knew it was going to be stolen. Here's Livingston. No. Subkey with a loose ball inside. Ahead it comes to Brown in the corner, left side. Brown, hop step in the paint, off the glass, no, but a foul. Fouls on Jacobs, that is his fourth. Brown to shoot two. First one by Brown is good. Stenson Wienendahl is back in along with Brennan King. Caleb Walsh is in for the Warriors. Bryce Erickson gets a rest. Brown's free throw is good. Brown with 15 now for the Warriors. Actually, I've got him for 16. Here's Wienendahl. He had it stolen away by Subkey. Outlets to Dillenbeck. Back to Subkey. Left wing Roman. Shot on the way, no good. Brown outlets to Roman. Here's Brown. Three on the way is good. 19 for Brown. Now the lead is 20, just like that. 6:56 to go. Here's King, his shot off the rim, no good. Walsh with a rebound. Brown gets the pass from Roman. Down inside, Subkey, wide open, lays it up and in. Subkey, his first two, timeout on the floor. Warriors up by 22 with 6:42 left to go here in this second half. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back after this.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
55-33, 6:42 left to go, second half. Neillsville back in command of this one. They have now outscored Augusta 23-8 in this second half. King in the corner for Robinson. Dump it into Kirchhoff. He kicks it back out for Brixton. His three is no good. Ball tapped out and retrieved by Walsh. Brown the other way for the Warriors. In the corner for Roman. Lobs for Walsh. Back to Roman. Brown for three. Off the rim, no good. King gets the rebound. Ball knocked away by Dillenbeck. And Braden Trunkle, I was just going to say, he has not been playing because of 4 fouls, and he pops off the bench with 6:05 to go. And will come in for Walsh. Here's King to the basket, and a nice runner by Brennan King. Quickly back come the Warriors. Roman got away with a travel there. He came over the top of a defender and came back down on the floor. Elbow jumper by Dillenbeck comes up well short, and King comes out of there with it on the rebound. In the corner, Stetson Vinadal missed the shot. Did Augusta on the other end. It's Dillenbeck with a layup. Brown and King went rolling into the Augusta bench on the other end. Dillenbeck with another point. That's his 15th now. In the paint, that is Kirchhoff. Left-hander is no good. Loose ball picked up by Trunkle. Trunkle has his shot blocked by Robinson, and then a collision as Robinson came out of there with it. He was fouled by Subke, and that'll be his 4th. Yep. As they put up foul number 4 on the scoreboard, Coach Geyer turns to Mason Renz and says, "Get in there." Alex Roman gets a rest as well. Tater Lowry in the game. Robinson, 4:50 left to go. Neillsville up 57-35. Robinson in the corner. Stetson Wienendahl, and what do we got? A travel is called. Auburndale and WIAA Fremont to follow. Jason Zaleski has his vocal cords well rested. He called the first game today, an overtime win for Wauwatosa West in girls basketball, as that ball goes up and over the backboard. They beat Mosinee, so Wauwatosa West will play Neillsville tomorrow in the championship for the girls at 3. And Auburndale will take on Mosinee in the consolation at 12:30. Mosinee in the tournament because Loyal had to drop out. King, now Robinson. Anderson. Down inside, that is Jacobs. And Renz, the big guy in there again, altering another shot. Went out of bounds, last touch by Neillsville. 4:06 left, 57-35 Neillsville. Lob inside, Robinson over the top of Renz that time. 10 for Robinson. Here's Dillenbeck working against Anderson. Dillenbeck lays it off for Renz. Renz, little short jumper, no good. Jacobs. Now King will push. Robinson. Robinson, three in the corner, is off the rim, no good. Dillenbeck with a rebound. Dillenbeck pushes ahead to Trunkle. Trunkle lays it up and in. 6 for Trunkle. 59-37. Long jumper is no good for Anderson. Lowry with the rebound. Lowry back to Brown. There goes Anderson, and a travel is called on Dillenbeck. Anderson flopping again.
Same guy.
Yeah, same guy that did it in the first half. A couple of times.
Got a turnover out of that.
59-37. 3:10 to left here in the second half. Inside, and we're going to get a foul called as Jacobs goes baseline. And the foul is going to be called on Renz. Second on Renz. And the Warriors' 6th team foul. Dillenbeck over here getting a drink. They're not shooting. Bryce Erickson in for Lowry. Inbound, almost stolen by Erickson. Robinson. King, baseline, Jacobs. Inside, Livingston. His layup is no good. That was halfway down, it popped out. And on the rebound, we have a foul. It's on Jacobs, and that is his 5th. So Andrew Jacobs, the sophomore, fouls out with 7 points. Each team with 6 team fouls, so we'll be shooting bonus the rest of the way. 59-37. Neillsville with the lead. Bryce Erickson, open, wing 3, no. Rebound inside, Renz had it, Anderson took it away. Up on the other end is Robinson, he'll lay it up, short, gets his own rebound, back up and in. Robinson now with 12 to lead the way for Augusta. Here's Renz on the other end. The big guy puts it up and in. 8 points for Renz. 61-39. Shot in the corner by King is off the rim, no good. Erickson fighting for the rebound. Anderson's going to get it for Augusta. Tough shot underneath for Aiden Anderson. 8 points for him. Under 2 minutes left, 61-41 Warriors. Here's Dillenbeck down the lane. Dillenbeck throws it up, no good. On the other end, Anderson. Robinson for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound to Augusta. Anderson for 3, and that is good. Aiden Anderson now with 12. 1:20 left. Inside to Renz. Renz, one-hander, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up, no. Rebound, King. King pushes ahead to Livingston, who lays it up and in. His 4th point. 1 minute left. The way this second half started, I wouldn't have thought anybody would get to 61 points. Layup inside is missed by Renz. Out of bounds. It'll be Augusta ball as Byrne and Subke come in. Renz disgusted with himself, missing those easy ones.
Plus only 12 combined fouls in the half.
Yeah. Compared to the 26 we had in the first half. Neither team has made it to the bonus yet, and we're almost done with the half. Both teams in the double bonus with about 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Here's Anderson to the basket. His runner is no good. Loose ball picked up inside by Augusta. The shot no good. Byrne with a rebound. He'll outlet to Dillenbeck with 30 seconds left. Dillenbeck will pull it back out. Erickson, 24 seconds left. Dillenbeck goes to Byrne. Byrne out to Trunkle. 12 seconds left. So the Warriors will improve to 4-1 on the season and will play in the championship of this tournament tomorrow night. They'll take on either WIAA Fremont or Auburndale. The final here tonight in this one, 61-46. Neillsville with the win. Our Nasonville Dairy post-game report coming up. Jason will be talking with head coach Mike Geyer shortly.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $61.50. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year, but yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on cake.
Back here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Neillsville boys basketball head coach Mike Geyer. Coach, Augusta, it was a hungry group. They were searching for their first win, and I think they showed a lot of that hunger. They put you guys in some tough spots. You were able to come out with the win. Your impressions on the game?
Credit to them. They played very hard. They never give up. They're very scrappy, and they got us into foul trouble, which is a good thing to do if you're playing us. So they did a good job. They had a good game plan coming in. Obviously, the triangle and two is something that we work on every day because we know we're going to see it. So we got to have some other kids step up and be ready to shoot the ball and not scared to do it because teams are going to key on Braden and Drew, and that's what they did. So again, another good practice for us from what we're going to see the rest of the year, and that'll just get us better. So credit to them, and we enjoyed playing them.
You mentioned that foul trouble. Braden was one of those. He was on the bench, interestingly enough, when you made your big push there in the middle of the second half. That probably talks more to your diversity than missing him on the court.
Yeah, well, there you saw some kids, instead of playing scared, playing hungry and ready to attack. So Tegan Dillenbeck, who's a senior who has not gotten a lot of time in his previous years, having played behind a really good group, this is his time to shine as a senior. He's worked really hard. He's never missed a day of practice, never missed a summer tournament, even when he wasn't playing. He just wanted to be along with the team. So we talked to him at halftime that this is his time. This is what he's been waiting for, so go shine. Use your skills that you have, and you saw that there, attacking the basket, making some nice passes. passes, and he's really got to be a threat when they key on our other two guys.
Drew Brown, really good basketball player. He looks like he's really leveled up since last year. Talk about his play a little bit so far this season, including today's game.
Yeah, you know, Drew's a player with a ceiling that's really high. And so sometimes it struggles in practice to get him to want to try to get better because for his life, you know, with his physical stature, how strong he is and how hard he works in the weight room, the games have come easy for him because he's so physically gifted. So to get him to work on his skills and to show him some stuff that he needs to improve on, sometimes he fights that a little bit, and he's got to get better at that. So, but his natural talent is obvious. His work in the weight room is obvious as he can get in and really push people around as a sophomore. Credit to Kevin Gropp, who trains him and does a really good job there, and Drew's gotten really strong. So he's got a ceiling that's higher than I can see, but we're going to try to get him there, and he's such a great kid, so we're glad to have him for a couple more years.
Coach, like last year, you get to play in the nightcap again in this tournament tomorrow night. You'll play the winner of one of these two, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, guys, we'll take another quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the start of Auburndale, WIAA, Fremont. We'll be back. Thanks, Coach. Okay. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Herbs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side, or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Herbs Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Auburndale, Wisconsin, as we bring you today's, well, primetime matchup of the night. Our fourth and final game on this opening day of the 2020 Auburndale Holiday Classic features the home Auburndale Eagles and the visitors from WIAA Fremont. Jason Zaleski here. Jada Hamblin producing today's broadcast and all four broadcasts. So again, those of you chatting online, give a thanks to Jada for producing all four games today. She'll produce all four tomorrow in a marathon session here, 8 games in the 2020 Auburndale Holiday Classic. You're in the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. First for the visiting WIAA Fremont team. They did win their last in their last outing on Tuesday, December 22nd. That was 6 days ago. They beat Amherst 63-52. They have a 2-5 record and are led by Quinn Dittman. Dittman averages 15.3 points per game, along with Logan Kraus, 12.6 points per game, both in double-digit scoring averages here on the young 2020-21 season. For the Auburndale Eagles, they come in today's contest at a record of 4 wins and 2 losses. Their last outing also on Tuesday. That was a Merrillwood South Conference game right here in Auburndale, where they took down Merrillwood South rivals Stratford 36-33 in overtime. A very low-scoring affair. Again, 36-33 with an extra 4 minutes added on to that game. They are, though, 4-2 coming into this one. They are led by Hunter Wright, 15.5 points per game. Skylar Gilhausen, 11.2, and Alex Wilford, 10.2. Talked to Skylar. He was our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game back on Tuesday with that win against Stratford. Starting lineups tonight, and we'll move back to WIAA Fremont. Number 2 is Logan Kraus. Number 5, John Mueller. Number 11 is Jacob Doty. Number 21 is Quinn Dittman. And 23, Jaden Rice. For Auburndale, number 4 is Carl Lundgren. Number 5, Hunter Wright. Number 11 is Skylar Gilhausen. 23, Terrence Roberson. And number 30 is Alex Wilfert. And as I look through both rosters, essentially fairly well spread out as far as experience-wise. Juniors, seniors, a couple sophomores sprinkled in for each team. And we expect an interesting game here tonight. Again, the winner here goes on to play Neillsville, and that game will take place tomorrow at the same time on this same Bat channel. Again, you're watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. We'll check in a very quick message from Forward Bank and then be back to Auburndale for the start of this final game tonight. We'll be right back.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
All right, back to Auburndale. Again, it is the finale of today's opening round here in the 2020 Auburndale Holiday Classic. It is the visiting team from WIAA Fremont and the home Auburndale Eagles playing here tonight. Again, we'll go through the starting lineups. Again, for WIAA Fremont, it is Logan Krause, John Mueller, Jacob Doty, Quinn Dittman, and Jaden Rice. WIAA Fremont is coached by Kyle Loughran. For Auburndale, it is Carl Lundgren, Hunter Wright, Skylar Gilhausen, Terrence Roberson, and Alex Wilfert. Auburndale is coached by Chad Weinfurter. So just about ready for basketball time here again tonight. The final game here of day number 1. And tonight's officials, Lucas Heidemann, Nate Crevillian, and David Weir. It'll be WIAA Fremont to inbound. And And the inbound comes into Dittman. Again, he is team leader in scoring for what we will now call WIAA from this point forward, for the sake of brevity. And Dittman rises from the corner and hits a three-pointer early for WIAA, just 15 seconds into the opening possession on the first offensive set. So the Eagles with it now as they play on the left side of your screen. Right with it on the wing, right on the drive. Slowed by Dittman, but not stopped, and Hunter Wright floater is good for two. Dittman now as Roberson escorts him across the half-court line. Rice had him momentarily, now Krause up top. Off to Dittman, and Dittman bounce pass down low, and then the pass is given away, a turnover to the Eagles. Roberson with it in the corner as Mueller swats at it. Now the pass comes inside to Wilfert, kick back out three, Roberson. That one just a bit long, and Doty with the rebound. So WIAA leads here early 3-2 off of a three-pointer from Dittman. Now straight on three, that one off. Rice with that shot. The offensive rebound, and Dittman rises from the baseline and good from there. The baseline runner for Quinn Dittman. Now three on the other side from Gilhausen. And rebound comes off there to Rice. As we take a look down to the other side, Neillsville players still in the gym, taking a look at who they're going to play tomorrow. Again, Neillsville takes down Augusta, and they will play in the championship game tomorrow. That is the final game of the night tomorrow, as Krause's layup too strong. Now Wilfert gives off to Roberson. Roberson on the baseline, reverse layup, and they say he stepped out of bounds. It'll be WIAA ball. Again, all the action here tomorrow, again at Zaleski Sports. It'll start with the girls' consolation game at 12:30. Championship game is at 3. That championship game is Neillsville and Wauwatosa West. Consolation game is Auburndale and Mosinee. Augusta will play the consolation boys game tomorrow at 5:45 against the loser of this one as Dittman hits again. And Dittman has all 7 points for WIAA. And the winner will face Neillsville in the nightcap tomorrow night. So 5:45 boys consolation game with championship game to follow. Full day at Zaleski Sports tomorrow. 15 games live at Zaleski Sports tomorrow as Wilfert off the backboard. This one of 3 games right now at ZaleskiSports.com. Timeout, we'll keep it right here as we're just a minute and 58 into this one. We'll tell you about the rest of our lineup going on right now. Again, all games live. All games live now. All games live now at ZaleskiSports.com. It is, and we're going to look them up here with you and take a quick look in on my courtside monitor here. It is Spencer at Assumption Catholic. That is girls basketball, non-conference basketball. Assumption 13, Spencer 1 as they play in the first half down in Wisconsin Rapids. And then in Marathon, it's the Marathon Red Raiders hosting the Pacelli Cardinals. And it is Pacelli up early, 10-7, 12:50 into that one. So all 3 games are live right now. Find them live at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click Live Sports. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's how you got here. So you can get here, you can get anywhere. Out of the Coach Laughlin timeout. And WIAA, and a jumper in the lane from Mueller is good. So the first non-Quinn Dittman points. 9-4 WIAA over Auburndale. And Auburndale with a nice win over Edgar about two weeks ago, week and a half ago. Something along those lines. I'll look that up for you here momentarily. Shot blocked. It'll stay, though, with Auburndale. They beat Edgar 64-60 back on December 18th. So that was 2 Fridays ago. They did lose to Marathon 2 weeks ago up in Marathon, 61-52. And Wilford on the take. Three-point WIAA lead early here as Lundgren knocked over as he intercepted the ball. The Eagles stay with it. Now right, and look for Roberson to stay put. Roberson was cutting. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to WIAA. So again, it is the Auburndale Eagles and the what is listed on the WIAA site as the WIAA Fremont athletes. WIAA Fremont jettisoned their long-standing nickname of Indians prior to the season. And I suppose we're awaiting a new name, but for the time being, it's the WIAA Fremont basketball team. So Wilford to the line now for two. And that one drops in. The Neilsville boys have left the gym. Their bus has need to get fully warmed up first. It did, and they have left. So we are just now filled with Auburndale and WIAA fans here, along with myself, Jason Zaleski, and Jada Hamlin. That's it. That's what the gym consists of right now. Say in total, about 100 people in here, maybe a little bit more, as got a rather populated section behind the Auburndale bench. That likely the Augusta team down on that side. Taking a look at who they may play tomorrow, as Dittman will save this one in, but it does fall into the hands of Lundgren, and now three from right is good. So, and all the commotion down here in the corner, Hunter Wright spots up straight on three. And Auburndale with their first lead of the night. Dittman on the drive, leaves it off there for Krause. And we'll have a foul. Was it on the floor? Is the question. And the answer is no, so Krause will go to the line for two. Foul assessed on Lundgren. And Krause's first is good, so he's got a point. Mueller's got two. Dittman with 7 for the WIAA Fremont basketball team. And Krause's second is too long. Rebound, Trayton Weber in the game for the first time here today. He wears number 1 for Auburndale. Wilford in the lane, stops his dribble, turns, fires, too strong. Rebound, Krause. 12:45 left in the half. One team foul apiece. 1 point difference on the scoreboard. Up top with it is Dittman. Dittman stops at the free throw line. And ball moved on the weak side. Shot there from Doty is long, and it's watched out of bounds by Gilhausen. It'll be Auburndale basketball. Yeah, and again, 15 games live tomorrow across the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. A pair of basketball games, a girls-boys doubleheader at Marshfield Senior High School. Columbus Catholic in action. 3 there straight on from Wilford. Doubleheader over in Stratford. It's well, actually, it's a triple header in Stratford. Now that I think of it, it's Stratford wrestling in the morning, and then the Stratford basketball tournament gets underway. So two boys basketball games from Stratford later in the afternoon and evening, as Lundgren looks and layup too strong. Rebound, Wilford, and they're going to say that Jaden Rice was over the back of Hunter Wright. It'll be Auburndale ball on the base, inbounding from the baseline. And we'll have another timeout for WIAA. Coach Kyle Loughran uses his second timeout of the evening. 11:39 left. Auburndale leads by 4.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
11:39 left here in the first half. Auburndale leads by 4. A second timeout used by WIAA Fremont head coach Kyle Laughlin. So Coach Laughlin using the first timeout, which is essentially a free timeout, as WIAA added an additional timeout earlier this month. So instead of this traditional 5, you now get 6. And that one, nice job there in the lane. That's Mason White Eagle with the bucket. In the game, first time for WIAA, that's 10 Mulligan Rucks. And to the basket there is John Mueller. He gets his second bucket of the evening. Gilhausen on the cut, defended nicely there by Rucks. Now with it here is Weber. His three-pointer is long. Rebound Dittman, and Dittman runs into Weber. And Trayton Weber will collect his first foul of the night. So each team with 2 fouls in the half, so no concerns there. 10:38 left in the first half. Doty inbound and into Rucks. Rucks will work on right, bring it across the timeline. Dittman gets a screen, works off of that. Now Dittman in the lane, pops inside the free throw line and gets that one to roll in. Quinn Dittman's got a nice shot. Bo Witkowski in the game for WIAA. He wears number 32. Wilfert guarded there by Witkowski. Now inside it comes to White Eagle. Had position, couldn't finish, and the rebound finally pulled down by John Mueller. 2-point Auburndale lead. Now Dittman, three-pointer from the wing. That one's short and out of bounds over the backboard. And WIAA coming in at 2-5. We'll take a look at the WIAA schedule here coming into this one. I mentioned in the Forward Bank pregame show they did beat Amherst 63-52 their last time out. They had lost 4 in a row coming into that one. Those 4, Allman, Bancroft, Shiocton, Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, and Green Bay New Lutheran. So they snapped the streak. They beat Amherst last week on Tuesday. Now looking to win back-to-back. Here is Dittman to the rack, and we're tied at 16. Quinn Dittman with 11. He's in double digits early here. Mentioned that on the top as well. He does come in the leading scorer, 15 points per game, and has nearly his season average in the first 9 minutes of play here tonight. Coach Weinfurter tells his guys, we got plenty of time here, and they do. 9:15 left in the half, and the score is tied, so everything either team wants is still in front of them, as that pass deflected down on the other end by Cade Krings. Now Krings with the ball here on the wing. He'll dribble back to the top. Now Wright all the way into the rack, and one. Hunter Wright Wright scores his 7th, looking for 8 from the free throw line. And Wright sinks the free throw, puts his Eagles up by 3 on the three-point play. Roberson back in the game. Dittman works past him. Pass down low to Witkowski is good. Back the other way come the Eagles. Krings in the lane, stops his dribble there, kicks it outside to Wright. Eagles will reset. Krings looked at a flashing right, and on the drive inside, he's fouled. Foul will be on the floor. It'll be team foul number 4 on WIAA. And the second foul there is called on Ethan Marquette. So Marquette not logging as many minutes, I don't think, as fouls. Already with 2. But they say Krings was in the act of shooting when he was fouled. He hits the first, misses the second. He's got 1. 2-point Auburndale lead. Up ahead to Dittman. Now dribbles past Roberson all the way into the rack. Quinn Dittman, have yourself a ball game here, just 10 minutes in. 13 points, 2 off of his season average. Now Krings left alone up top. Witkowski, though, follows him into the lane. And now Gilhausen left alone. Three-pointer from the wing is good. So Skylar Gilhausen cans the 3. Timeout Auburndale. 7:55 left in the half.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Back here to Auburndale, 7:55 left in the half. Eagles 3-point lead. We go to inbound. Dittman will bring it up. He and his 13 points. He's got 13 of the 20. WIAA Fremont points here in the half. Takes a screen from Witkowski. Delivers down low to Marquette. Marquette can't handle. Eagles on the run out. Lundgren in the lane to the rack. No. Dittman with the rebound. Back the other way comes WIAA. Dittman stops at the free throw line, gives off there to Rice, and now worked back around to Rux. Rux will drive on Lundgren. Hand it outside to Witkowski. And a nice drive for Jaden Rice. So Rice hits the layup as the defense had collapsed to the other side on 6'9". Ethan Marquette. Now Marquette settles back down in the bottom of the zone. He had got stuck outside there for a minute. Back in the bottom with Roberson to Wilford to Gilhausen. Eagles with the ball, they lead by 1. Roberson works on Rux, nothing doing there. Now Wright will launch a 3 over Dittman and hit it. 11 points for Hunter Wright as he attempts to match the pace of WIAA's Quinn Dittman. WIAA's got a very interesting lineup on the floor right now. Mulligan Rux, 5'8", on the outside, and 6'9", Ethan Marquette on the inside. Marquette with the ball here and gives off to Rux on the outside, and they say Marquette traveled with it. And with that, Marquette will come off. Logan Krause back in for Coach Kyle Loughran. Dittman also takes a seat, so leading scorer on the bench for WIAA. Again, he's got 13. Wright three, no, just long. Lundgren fortunate not to be called with over the back and instead off of his hands and out of bounds. So WIAA's got 6 points on the floor right now. Mueller's got 4 and Rice has 2. That's it. The only scores on the floor for WIAA. Rice with the ball here. Not ready to roll yet. Hands off to Rux. Popping outside is Krause. He's not ready. And coming the other way, they're going to say an illegal screen there off the 6'1" Jaden Rice. So turn back over to Auburndale. Weber brings it up for the Eagles. Gilhausen will post up on Rux on the low blocks, backs him down. Rux falls, no call there. Now Gilhausen to the other side. Wilford, his pass goes through the lane and out of bounds. Eagles pick up full court pressure. Rux dribbles it off his shoe. And now Hunter Wright to the rack, and layup is good. Too easy there for the Eagles. 13 points now for Wright. He joins Dittman with first half highs at 13 for the moment. 4:46 left to play in the half, and Wright will induce the steal. And then the ball flung back through the defensive lane off the hands of Mason White Eagle. And it is WIAA ball. Dittman back in the game, and his 13 points back on the floor. He'll inbound. And then the ball batted right back at him. He was still standing out of bounds when that happened, and the ball back to Auburndale. A couple of last few possessions for WIAA coming up empty. They trail by 6. Auburndale with the ball. Here's Wright on the move. And in the lane, they'll say he was fouled on the elbow, at the elbow. And the foul there will go on Mueller, his second. And Mueller stays on. Rice comes out for a breather. And Jacob Doty, number 11, back in for WIAA as number 11, Skylar Gilhausen. Baseline jumper off the glass. Dittman brings it all the way down, and then a lazy pass there from Dittman. Here comes Weber. Weber off the backboard, lay-in is good. So Trayton Weber with his first points of the night, and quickly Auburndale builds a 10-point lead. 4 of the last 5 trips down for WIAA have resulted in no points. And now the steal on the other side. Wright checks behind him and lays it in. Hunter Wright, easy layup, got to get a TO, and WIAA does. Coach Kyle Loughran calls the TO as Auburndale leads by 12. 3:48 before halftime. We'll be back to Auburndale after this.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Thanks to our friends at Taqueria El Sol and others for making sure you get to watch live free sports all year long on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. Every broadcast is free, always has been, always will be. I think it's the only way to do it, especially in times like these where you may not be one of the fortunates that get to come inside. We still want you to be able to watch the game, and we don't feel you should have to pay for it. We do all the hard work. We make sure that our friends like Taqueria El Sol, Little Sprouts here in Auburndale, Provision Partners. We went down down to Provision at the Senex station at in between games. Got us a little bit of food as Dittman on the other side. We do all the hard work making sure that they're in our lineup and you get to watch the games for free. Just makes sense that way. Now Gilhausen three-pointer, that one rattles out. Rebound brought down by Doty. So WIAA gets the points out of the Coach Lawford timeout, looking for more of this trip down. Turning in the lane, and Krause back to the free throw line. He's got the only 2 free throws for WIAA in the half, and he's got 2 more upcoming. He was 1 for 2 on his first trip to the free throw line. That was early in the half. And not able to get the first one to go down. Second one on this trip for Krause is good. He's 2 for 4 now from the free throw line. A 9-point Auburndale lead. Gilhausen with it here. Hands off to Wilford. Now Gilhausen finds himself open in the lane, uses the glass effectively. 7 points for Gilhausen. And that one thrown away by Doty. Head into Fleet Farm for Fleet Farm's 12% off store-wide event. Get 12% off your favorite brands throughout the store. It's instant savings and, listen up folks, no rebate forms. Fill up your cart, save 12%. See store for details. Fleet Farm has everything you need. Get it all in one stop. And I believe we got a foul coming here, and that'll be a couple of free throws coming up for Skylar Gilhausen. But back to that at Fleet Farm, no rebates, and we all know who we're talking about here, I think. And if not, let's just keep it that way, because filling out the rebate forms are as silly as having to pay to watch. As Gilhausen, filling out rebate forms are as silly as having to pay to watch high school sports online. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. And Gilhausen hits on the second, so you just head on into Fleet Farm. They just give you 12% off right there at the cash register. Just 12% off. You don't have to fill out some stupid form and hope for that check to come in the mail anywhere from 6 to 80 weeks later. You just get it right now. Just like you're watching this for free right now. You just get it. It just happens. Automatic. So check out our friends over at Fleet Farm. Always good things going on over there. I mean, 12% off, though. You can do a lot with that. Just over 2 minutes left in the half, and Dittman, three-pointer for Quinn Dittman. What a performance here in the half by that young man. And Quinn Dittman, 5'11" junior for WIAA, filling it up here in the first half. There comes Wright, floater off the glass, no good. White Eagle, tip-in is in. Yeah, Mason White Eagle coming in from the backside and tipping it in. Down it comes to Mueller. Mueller feeds Krause inside, and Krause is there to deliver. Under 90 seconds left in the half. Auburndale leads by 10. Gavin White Eagle wearing number 2 in for Coach Weinfurter. Gilhausen 3, no good. And Gavin White Eagle with the board there. And they will say Wright took steps. I mentioned the big night here for Quinn Dittman, the junior. He's got 18 points. Dittman with the ball here. Under a minute to play in the first half here in the final game of the night, final game of the whole day, as Dittman will go to the free throw line for 2 as he was fouled from behind. So Alex Wilford charged with the foul, his first team foul, number 5 on Auburndale. And Dittman makes it 19 in the half. And the second for Dittman is good as well. So Dittman races out to 20 points in the half. What a performance. His WIAA Fremont basketball team, though, trails by 8. Here's Wilford with the ball in the lane. Stops his dribble there and gives off to Gilhausen. Gilhausen with Rice looking after him. Now Wilford with it. Back to Gilhausen. Coach Weinfurter calls for one shot and look for his Eagles to waste about 15-20 seconds off the clock here. Now at this point about 15 seconds as Roberson with it on the wing. Eagles work the ball around the perimeter as they burn another 6-7 seconds off the clock. All right, look for Auburndale to go now at the 10-second mark. They do. Here's Wright in the lane, and he was stopped. Nice job there by Bo Witkowski on the defensive pressure. Able to slow that ball, actually grab the ball in Wright's hand. Coach Weinfurter couldn't believe that there was no foul, but Coach, I'll tell you, I don't think there was one. And the officials who make the official calls believe there was not one as well. And at the buzzer, it would have counted if it went, but Rice not able to get it to fall. And that brings our first half to a close here in Auburndale. Our first half score, Auburndale 40 and WIAA Fremont 32. We'll have this from Nasonville Dairy, and then back with our Nasonville Dairy halftime show right after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, selling in the stores, sending the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year, but yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, back here to Auburndale. First half is over. Halftime now, 40-32. Auburndale with the halftime lead, and we will start first with Auburndale scoring. And leading the Eagles in the first half, Hunter Wright with 15 points, Skylar Gilhausen and Alex Wilford both with 9. Mason White Eagle with 4, Trayton Weber with 2, and Cade Krings with 1 point for Auburndale here in the first half. Leading all scorers in the first half is WIAA Fremont's Quinn Dittman. Dittman with 20 points in the first half. Logan Krause with 4, John Mueller with 4, Jaden Rice with 2, and Bo Witkowski with 2 points. And 40-32 is our first half score. Again, the winner here will play tomorrow night with tip time set for around 7:30. Again, the consolation game will be Augusta, and the loser of this game, that game is at 5:45, and then the championship game against the winner here tonight against Neillsville to follow. Action all starts tomorrow here in Auburndale with girls basketball, where we will see Mosinee and Auburndale. They will tip us off at 12:30 tomorrow in the girls' consolation game, and then is the championship game between Neillsville and Wauwatosa West. So 4 games here live from Auburndale tomorrow, 2 other games live on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network right now. And as we take a look, it's halftime in Marathon. Pacelli and Marathon boys basketball, they are tied at 24, so a good one working up in Marathon right now. And then it is Spencer at Assumption girls basketball. They play there just ready to start the second half. It is Assumption 20 and Spencer 8, both non-conference games tonight. It is the Hoops for Hope cancer benefit game going down in Wisconsin Rapids. That's Assumption, again, leading Spencer 20-8 as the second half has just begun down in Wisconsin Rapids. We have not just begun. We are nearly at the end of today's run. This is game 4 of 4. 5 minutes left here in the halftime. We will take another series of commercials, take a commercial break, and then be back for the second half. You're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side, or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irv Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
All right, back here in Auburndale where we await the WIAA Fremont basketball team. They have not made their way back to the court yet, and the buzzers have all sounded. The time has expired, and WIAA Fremont has not made its way back to the basketball courts, and now they do appear, so not sure what the delay was. It's different circumstances all the way around, so I don't even want to speculate as to anything. I do know that where they are, perhaps just being how everything is different this year, they could have just been a longer ways away from the court than they would have normally been, and not known that the halftime had expired. All right, but we're here. Both teams are here, and we're ready to go. All right, so underway here in the second half. Auburndale with the ball. They lead by 8. Again, Quinn Dittman leads all scorers in the half. He had 20 in the first half, but right off the bat, the Eagles score to start things here early in half number 2. That was Carl Lundgren with the basket. Our apologies there. Carl Lundgren with the basket, his first points of the night. Pressure being put on here by Wright in the backcourt. And hounding pressure. And we get a timeout from Coach Kyle Loughran. He calls the timeout. We are just over 30 seconds into the half. We will take a break, Jada, and be back in 30 seconds. Back to Auburndale in just a moment.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
All right, back to Auburndale out of the coach Kyle Loughran, and the WIAA timeout as it comes early here in the half. WIAA with the ball. Outside it comes now to Rice. And they'll call this one a jump ball. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And we see Rux come back in the game. Rice will head out. 56 seconds off the second half clock. Dittman to inbound. Dittman gets it into Doty. Doty has that one tipped up in the air by Wright. WIAA stays with it. And Rux, and that ball kicked by Lundgren. And inbound play coming up for WIAA. So Rux with it there. He had hoped for a cut from Mueller. Wright taps it out of bounds. It stays with WIAA. Dittman inbounds to Rux. Rux watched by Roberson. Now Rux will launch a 3. That one off to the right. Wright skies for the rebound. Back come the Eagles, down to Gilhausen. And Gilhausen, his pass deflected, but right into the waiting arms of Kyle Lundgren. All the way down now to Mueller. Mueller on the take, misses the lay-in. Roberson with the rebound. A strong rebound there for Terrence Roberson. Now Wright on the take, skips it out to Gilhausen. Three is in and out. And right back to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright just in the right spot at the right time. We got yet to score here in the half. We're 2:15 into it. And that one thrown away to Gilhausen. Gilhausen over to Roberson through his arms. He'll chase it down, and not before it goes out of bounds. Tough pass to handle there. That had a little bit of sting on it. Now down the ball comes to Krause, so WIAA inbounds it 75% down the floor, and then the layup missed on the other end by Krause. Back with it comes Roberson. Roberson's got Gilhausen to his left. Gilhausen kick out, right, three, timber, Hunter Wright. Auburndale begins to pour it on here. They have a 9-0 run to start the second half. And Coach Loughran again with the timeout, and we will take another commercial break. 15-12 left in the half. Auburndale by 17. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Back here to Auburndale out of the Coach Kyle Loughran timeout. We used a few of them already here so far during the second half. Just a tick under 4 minutes into it. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. This one's stolen by Wright, right off the bottom of the backboard. Gilhausen with the follow. Skylar Gilhausen to the free throw line. Coming up, 2 free throws for Gilhausen. And that'll be Mueller's foul. He picks up his 4th, the first foul of any kind for anybody here in the half. And Gilhausen misses that one to the left. As a trio of Eagles about to hit the floor. Mason White Eagle, Gavin White Eagle, and Trayton Weber all in for Coach Weinfurter and the Auburndale Eagles. Bo Witkowski in the game for WIAA Fremont. And Gilhausen makes the correction on the free throw. He's now 3 for 4 in the game from the stripe. 10 points for Gilhausen. Now Ruck's nice pass down low to Witkowski, and we'll say jump ball down low. That last basket from Hunter Wright put him at 20 points on the game, so he and both Quinn Dittman and Hunter Wright with 20 points apiece. And WIAA has not scored yet in the half. But an opportunity here to score from the free throw line as Witkowski will shoot 2 free throws. And he does, and hits on the first, so WIAA hits the scorebooks for the first time here in the second half as Skylar Gilhausen will take a seat. In for him is Cade Krings. Second from Witkowski is also good. Couple of nice looking free throws from Bo Witkowski. He's got 4 points. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. As Wright literally hands it off to Weber. And now Weber back to Wright. Now Weber with it. He looks over the top of Rux, gives off in the corner to Krings. Krings left-handed dribble, down in, now feeds White Eagle on the inside. Eagle with the spin, and they'll say travel is the call there. Again, WIAA coming in with a 2-5 mark on the season. Auburndale coming in with a 4-2 record, looking for their third consecutive win. They took down Edgar on December 18th and Stratford in overtime on the 22nd. They're looking for their third straight here, this at home in their hosted holiday tournament. And well on their way, they lead by 16, under 14 left in the game. Dittman picks up his dribble. Now Krause looks, gives off to Rux. Top of the key with it is Doty. Nice ball moving here for WIAA. Now baseline drive, cut off. Kick out, Rux three, that one's short. Offensive rebound is in the hands of Krause, and another jump ball is called. And this one will go to Auburndale. So Wright on the handoff to White Eagle, and now Wright posts up Dittman. They feed inside to Wright as he works on the low block. Fade away over Dittman. That one rolls off the front of the rim, no good. And Quinn Dittman now works the ball up the court, does get it into the front court, inside the three-point line, pass on the wing to Krause. Now Krause with it up top, looked for a cutter, didn't find one. Now Dittman fires a three and hits. So Quinn Dittman looking to hit the reignite switch. He's got 23, first points in the half there for Dittman. White Eagle spins on Doty, nothing working there. And then tripped coming on the, across the top of the free throw line was Mason White Eagle. And they will give the foul on Logan Krause. First foul for Krause, second of the half for WIAA. Gilhausen to inbound. And finds White Eagle down low. Mason White Eagle, easy lay-in. As he kind of got lost in traffic, as he did, Coach Kyle Larfin down here in front of us saw the whole thing the whole time, and now Wilford in on Alex Wilford. But back to that last bucket there, that is just tough for a coach to see, especially when you see the whole thing develop right in front of your eyes. And nothing you can do about it. At least not in game. As Wilford completes the three-point play, he's got 12. Now Dittman shoots over Gilhausen. That one rattles in and out. And Doty is over, or I'm sorry, Krause. No, that was Doty. Doty over the back. Well, nope, had it right the second time. It was Krause with the foul. My eyes deceived me there. So fourth team foul. We see Lucas Yeski in the game for the first time for Auburndale. He wears number 12, Lucas Yeski. And Rux will be called. Well, first I thought maybe a travel there as he shuffled, but I'll say he stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover in either instance back to Auburndale. A couple of sophomores on the floor for Coach Weinfurter. Number 24, Mason White Eagle. Number 12, Lucas Yeski. As Auburndale out to an 18-point lead, giving the youngsters some action, and there's one of them there. White Eagle on the miss, and they will say last off of Yeski. And ball coming back to WIAA, and as that happens, it is the 6'9" sophomore for WIAA, Ethan Marquette, in the game. Out comes Krause. And Marquette couldn't get the feed all the way through from Rux. Auburndale with the steal. Roberson working hard, and then the dish, the dime from Roberson on the feed down low to Mason White Eagle. Nifty ball maneuvering there for Terrence Roberson as he worked through Rux. Nice job all the way around. And now outlet pass down to right. Auburndale on the move again. Right, left hand is good. .22 points for Wright. Now Dittman feeds Marquette. Got in a little too deep, tries to reposition, gets that one stripped away by Gilhausen. Gilhausen 2-on-1, gets Wright to the other side, another dish, another dime for the Eagles. This one off to Hunter Wright again. And the Eagles poured on here, under 10 minutes left in the game. Now Marquette with it up top. That last possession down here, Marquette got the feed, and he tried to dribble and regather and reposition. He got it in too low, and as he did, Gilhausen with a steal, and then on the run out, Gilhausen with the dish to Wright. Just beautiful all-around basketball by Auburndale here in these last 4 or 5 minutes. Gilhausen, that one off the hands of Dittman. It'll stay with Auburndale. Roberson, White Eagle, and Gilhausen come out of the game for Coach Weinfurter. Now White Eagle of the Gavin variety with it up top. He dribbles, hands off to Wilfert. Wilfert works on Witkowski down low. He's got position on Witkowski, turns, fires, and in. 13 points now for Wilfert. And that pass too shallow for Marquette. Doty tried to feed the big guy down low and bounced it at his ankles and out of bounds. Now Doty comes out. Back in is John Mueller, his 4 fouls, back on the floor for WIAA. Now Wilfert looked at an open 3, passed on it. Now waits for the screen from Lundgren. Worked on the pick and roll there, but not able to get the roll down to Lundgren. Now White Eagle will bend around the lane. That shot was deflected, but they'll say a foul to the body of Carl Lundgren. And they will actually put Gavin White Eagle at the line. And White Eagle not able to hit on the first one. So White Eagle makes good on the second. First points in the scorebook tonight for Gavin White Eagle. Hayden Orr wears number 4 for WIAA in the game for the first time tonight. Now Lundgren on the run out. Lundgren and then layup, and they're going to count the basket. So basket interference is the call on Marquette. So Lundgren credited with the basket. Lundgren actually went in with the wrong hand. He was on the left side of the lane in the rim and actually shot the layup with his right hand. But does get the bucket on the basket interference. 29-point Auburndale lead. They led by 8 at halftime. And that one will be saved back in, but picked up by Gavin White Eagle. White Eagle now on the run out. He shoots, and the layup is good. He was trailed by Marquette, had to get a quick trigger on the layup and did. And we get just 5 points here in the half, 7.5 remaining in the game. 28-5 second half advantage for Auburndale. And Lundgren diving, pokes the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with WIAA. As we see Alex Wilford depart the game. Back in comes Yeski. So all starters out for Auburndale, and you would figure that, Carl Lundgren, the only remaining starter, but you would figure those that are out likely not to re-enter here, with Auburndale leading by 31. Now Marquette in the lane and can't get the touch there. And what do we have here? Jump ball. It'll stay with WIAA. And there goes the last remaining Auburndale starter. Carl Lundgren will finish today's game. I'll give you point totals for those starters momentarily. I can tell you Lundgren finishes today with 6. We'll add up the rest here as we go. Under 7 minutes to play in the game. Three there from Marquette, no, and skying for the rebound is Krings. .24 points on the night for Hunter Wright. Gilhausen will finish his evening with 10 points. Wilford finishes with, 14 points. Gotta get my abacus warmed up. Marquette on the dribble drive, stopped there by White Eagle. Now in the lane, rolling runner, no. As Hayden Orr tried to get that one to roll in. Now White Eagle all the way to the rim, no. And Mason White Eagle with the finish. 10 points now for Mason White Eagle. And Coach Loughran will call the timeout. We'll keep it right here for the final 5:52 here in the game. It's Auburndale all over WIAA Fremont, 70-37. Draxler Transport has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Told you about some of the other games happening right now. It's girls basketball in Wisconsin Rapids. And they are in commercial break. Just coming back now, 42-17. Assumption leads Spencer. That's girls basketball non-conference action down in Wisconsin Rapids. In Marathon, big second half for the Marathon Red Raiders. They were tied 24-all at halftime. Marathon now leads Pacelli boys basketball non-conference 52-39, 5:43 left in that one. All games found live at ZaleskiSports.com, so watch them all. 3 going right now, all in the second half, all kind of in the final 5-6 minutes or so of the half, as White Eagle deflects and intercepts that ball from Rice. Now Yeski, and he was fouled by Rux. And make sure to stay tuned to our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We will talk to Auburndale head coach Chad Weinfurter about today's win and get his thoughts on tomorrow's championship game. It's actually a rematch from last year, Neillsville-Auburndale. A little bit different setup. Of course, every year you lose a group of seniors on your team, so every year's team is different. But it won't be a different school matchup than it was last year here in this holiday tournament for, on the boys' side anyway, as Neillsville will face Auburndale in the boys' basketball championship game. On the girls' side, it's also Neillsville, as Yeski gets that one to roll through. Neillsville taking on Wauwatosa West, and folks, I'm going to tell you right now, tune in. I mean, watch all four of them, but that, as this one's stolen away by Krings to the rack, and one! Cade Krings. I've just got this feeling there's going to be something special to be seen tomorrow in that girls' championship game between Neillsville and Wauwatosa West. Just a very interesting clash. We'll get you set up for that one tomorrow. I won't bore you with all the details of that here during this boys game as Krings completes a three-point play, but just something special going to happen, I believe, in that one tomorrow. Just it's got all the trappings of a real classic basketball game. It was today too. Mosinee Wauwatosa West, also a good one. It went to overtime. But Coach Geyer on the Neillsville side, both Coach Geyers will have their teams ready to go. That three comes up short, and rebound by Rux. Rux over to Marquette. Marquette can't handle it. Ball lands out of bounds, and it is Auburndale ball. So we think we got four good ones tomorrow. Again, that girls' slate all starts at 12:30. It is the home Auburndale Eagles in the girls' consolation game taking on the Mosinee Indians. Two really good teams going at it there. I mean, really, the four girls' basketball teams, I don't know that you could have wanted much more in a four-team tournament than the four girls' teams that we had. The four boys' teams are good too, but those four girls teams, I think three of those four teams probably are in a sectional level game later on in the year. Wauwatosa West, just bad luck of the draw there as they play some really good teams down in the southeastern part of the state, but a very athletic and long team that's learning yet this year. A good test for Neillsville to go up against that Division I Tosa West Trojans team tomorrow. So 12:30 is the consolation game. The championship game follows. And then tomorrow, also in the boys' side, 5:45 consolation game. This WIAA Fremont basketball team will take on the Augusta Beavers, and then the championship game on the boys' side, Neillsville and Auburndale to follow. Off balance shot there from Austin Quinlan. And then Yeski with the follow. So 40-point Eagles lead, under 3 minutes left in the game. Turnaround Jay is good in the lane for Jaden Rice. Now Krings on the move. Krings turns on Marquette, pump fake, and off the bottom of the backboard, no call there. Krings just got in too low. Nice move in the lane for Hayden Orr. He scores his first points of the night. And we get a timeout for Auburndale, rolling timeout, substitutions, as they'll bring Krings out of the game. And in his place comes Trayton Weber. And Auburndale will inbound. Those four games I mentioned here tomorrow, one of 15, folks. 15 live broadcasts across the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. That's why Zaleski Sports is your hometown high school sports network. As Mason White Eagle in the lane. We set a record, we believe, nationwide, and we're just waiting for somebody to prove us wrong, but we believe We set a national high school broadcast record. We did 7 football games on a Friday night back during the football season. Now 15 high school broadcasts by the same network in one day. I can't even put it into words. And Mason White Eagle, another bucket. 14 points for Mason White Eagle as he attempts to unseat Hunter Wright for game high. Hunter Wright with 24. But again, we knew coming in during the summer, we made our plans for this. We knew that folks would not be let in as we would like you to be let into these games. So we're doing everything we can. We're pulling out all the stops, all the technology, just everything to do so we can make sure you get to watch these games completely live and completely free all year round. We bring you as many as we possibly can. I mean, we have had training session upon training session upon training session. We've got so many people now helping out, working to make these games happen. It is, to talk about being awestruck, that's what we are right now. To be able to pull this off for you. As Rux gets his first points of the night, and that should bring this one to a close here tonight as the Eagles will dribble it out. And they will dribble themselves into a championship game tomorrow in the 2020 Auburndale Holiday Classic with the win here tonight. They will face Neillsville tomorrow night with the 81-42 win. Time now for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Back with Coach Chad Weinfurter in just a moment.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $61.50, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk, and so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year. And they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Auburndale head coach Chad Weinfurter. Coach, you outscore WIAA 41-10 in that second half, and no coincidence to that effort. You hold Dittman at just 3 points. He scored 20 in that first half. Tell us about the big second half run here to win this game tonight.
Well, in the first half, I just thought that they played harder than we did, and they made some tough shots, and we gave them some easy ones, and they got on a bit of a roll. But I thought our defense was just so much more aggressive in the second half, and I thought our anticipation was much better. And then once we got rolling, you know, I didn't even realize probably, I don't know how much time was left, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. Boy, we only given up, you know, whatever it was, 6 points at that time in this half. So, you know, just a little bit of a lull for us in the first half, but give them credit. They made some tough shots, and Coach Lofgren has got them much improved over last year.
Hunter Wright leads all scorers tonight with 24. That's become something you can kind of depend on throughout the last year and a half or so, and you'll need to depend on that for the remainder of this season to probably be successful. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you know, we've had pretty good balance so far. We were talking about that the other day. I think Hunter leads us at about 15 or 16 a game. But then we've got 3 other guys that are either in double digits or really close. So that was one thing we were worried about, is where the scoring was going to come from a little bit with, you know, losing Cooper and Fletcher and Cody Trowbridge and some of these other guys that scored for us. So it's really been nice to see different guys have stepped up in different games. You know, Mason White Eagle tonight with 14 points off the bench. I thought he did a fantastic job. Lucas Yeski with his first varsity buckets tonight. I think, you know, guys are starting to settle in a little bit, but yeah, you know, Hunter's capable of that, and he's just one of those guys. He doesn't force a shot, but I think what's becoming a bigger weapon for him is the 3-point shot. He's been so good at getting to the rim in the past. You know, now his shot is really looking like a weapon that teams are going to have to defend. So good for us, maybe not so good for our opponents.
Coach, you mentioned those scoring averages. I did look through them, and I mentioned them in a pregame show. I think you had 3 in double digits coming in, and that 4th one was right there, right on that verge. So very balanced attack. You're probably going to need a balanced attack tomorrow against a balanced and fairly decent shooting Neilsville team. You played them last year. I saw you were talking with Coach Geyer earlier today. Just kind of handicap that game for us coming into the championship game tomorrow night.
Well, you know, they have 2 really good players, with the Brown kid and the Trunkle kid. So obviously those are going to be keys. But, you know, if you focus too much on those 2, then all of a sudden some of these other guys start sneaking in layups. You know, the big guy off the bench for them, 33, I thought he's done a really nice job for them, watching film on them too. So it'll be a great challenge, kind of like last year. You know, last year was a tournament-like atmosphere. I think tomorrow night will be very similar as far as the intensity of our players. I think it'll be a heck of a game.
Coach, good luck tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll wrap up from Auburndale here tonight. We thank Coach Chad Weinfurter for stopping by and talking to us here on our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. That'll do it here in Auburndale tonight. We are back here. We'll turn the cameras back on at around noon tomorrow. And anticipation for our first game of the day at 12:30. Again, it'll be one of 4 more games coming to you live tomorrow. For Jada Hamblin, Jason Zaleski here telling you to have a great night, and we will talk to you